it's Renee and welcome back to my channel, Saving a Dime at a Time. And that's literally what I try to do every week. A little bit saved here, a little bit saved there, it all adds up. This week I did a $5 challenge, but I wanted to go to a small local market and see what I could find and if I could feed my family. If say I live close to that store and I couldn't drive to a store, wanted to see what kind of deals I could get and if I could make a $5 meal there. What I learned while I was wandering the store was they always have good deals on meat. That's not a problem. Their canned goods, their frozen foods, that kind of stuff, their prices seem to be higher. It's a smaller market, so they have to survive too. And they are doing a service to the individuals around that store because there's some people that's the only place they can shop. And it is a really nice store. It's clean. They have beautiful produce and they have a wonderful meat counter. So as I wandered around, I know that usually if you're looking to save the most money, stay away from processed foods. I'll qualify that. Save money and eat healthy. So I knew I could find the chicken, which was why I was there, for 88 cents for their chicken breasts. And I just had to combine it with some other things to make a meal. I ended up making 2 meals, a lunch and a dinner, both. And I will tell you, they were both delicious. So let's look and see what I cooked with my $5 for my family of 4. For this $5 challenge, I went to my local grocery store. It's like a corner market, and they have a really good meat market, and they cater to people who live close to the market. A lot of older people like that it's a small family-run market. Anyway, for the most part, I think a lot of the prices are a little higher. So this challenge was a little tricky for me. I very often will go in there and buy their meat specials. And that's one of the things I did. I got these split chicken breasts, 88 cents a pound, and I paid $3.07 for that. I found these noodles. Those were 44 cents. I'm going to make 2 full meals with this food that's going to be delicious, filling, and nutritious for $5. Like the other challenges, the rules will be I can use the spices in my cupboard and a little butter and oil, but that's it. What I'll start by doing is cleaning my vegetables and deboning my chicken. I cut the chicken breasts off of the rib bone, and I wasn't real careful because I wanted chicken on here because I'm going to put this into a pot of water, boil it and make a broth, and then I'm going to take the chicken off, use that in my soup. But look at these 3 huge chicken breasts. Those will be for our dinner, and this soup I'm going to make for our lunch. Got a pot of water boiling here. I put the chicken skins in for more flavor, and I'm just going to drop these in, and I'm going to add some spices to it and make a yummy chicken soup. So my soup is coming along well. I have the broth all made. I took the chicken off of the bones, and I chopped up about a half the carrots and put them in the broth. And I'm going to, when it comes back to a boil, I'm going to put this noodles in, and we will have a yummy, delicious chicken noodle soup for our lunch. My soup is ready. It is a chicken noodle with carrot soup, and it looks delicious. I've made a huge pot of it. I'll show it to you. Look at that. I'll measure it so you know how many cups of it I have, but it will definitely feed us for lunch and then some. Look at that. And I've tasted it. Those are really good noodles. Mexican noodles is what it said on the package, a product of Mexico. Very good. Anyway, that is our lunch today for, I guess, $2.50. And I'm going to stop this so I can gobble it up. My soup is done, and look at that. Yum! We kind of shared a bowl, my son and I. We wanted to see what it tasted like before lunch, and it was so good. I'm really impressed with those noodles. They're really good. Anyway, we ended up with what I would call 5 super healthy size servings with lots of chicken and carrots and noodles. So however you want to count it, 5 servings of delicious soup for lunch. I'm cooking the chicken in a little olive oil and butter, and I am using, I know it says fish and seafood, but it is the best seasoning. So I sprinkled it on my chicken, and I'm cooking it in some olive oil and butter, and it's going to be delicious. Here is our chicken. I just had a bite. It was so delicious. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to put it on a plate with the potatoes and carrots and show you what a big serving will be, because it is a lot of food. Here is our dinner tonight. This is the chicken that I cooked in the olive oil and butter, and carrots and potatoes. And that is a full-size plate. That will be very filling. And this is plate number 2. And that is plate number 3. And it is time for us to have our supper. Looks delicious. As you can see, we had plenty of food for my $5. Thanks for watching my $5 challenge. Comment down below where you might like me to do a challenge next, or if you have any ideas of a good challenge that would be fun for me to do, because I do enjoy the challenge. I enjoy trying to figure out what to cook and trying to figure out how to cook healthy meals for as inexpensive as possible. Subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and I will see you on my next challenge.